Alright, AOElympics Arena, we're at the semi-final stage. The final is most likely happening this weekend. I am facing Feanor, who took Doubt. He was leading 2-0 against Doubt yesterday, and Doubt managed to come back 3-2 in the Clown Cup. So he's known as one of those specialists for Arena, so this will not be easy. So I cannot really mess around too much, so to say. I'm gonna go Vietnamese as my first pick. This is a best of 5. I will play a little bit more serious now, because I don't. What civ you pick for game 1? Huh? He's probably asking about the previous set, right? Wait, what? I don't understand what's happening. I don't understand why he's telling me, like, what civ I pick, and then he's saying he's picking Teutons. Cryptic Sai, thanks for the 5 gift subs, man. Thank you so much for that. Very, very much appreciate that. That was very kind of you. I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused.
Yes.
I thought he was asking me about the previous round, but apparently he was just asking for this round. Like he's trolling me, but I'm like thinking, wait, did I misunderstand the rules or something? I don't know. X Mikey, thanks for 4 months, and thanks again for the 5 gift subs, Cryptic Sai. I very much appreciate everyone gifting subs to the people. But you cannot troll me when it comes to rules for the tournament. That's just confusing me. Do you think Manu will transfer Sancho? I hope so. Hope so. Spike Town.
Kick his ass, Vipey.
I will try, Mr. Spiky Town. Appreciate the 5. Okay, let's go, Vietnam. Good luck, have fun. I convert 1 monk. Florian Pop 17, thanks for the 101 biddies. Masterpiece debate. Well, I'm not picking Aztecs. I was going Vietnamese. He asking me doesn't mean I'm supposed to say. Erich Müller, thanks for the 5 months, man. Okay, so I don't have a single tree inside my forest, like what the hell, inside my base. I have to go there to take the bush. Okay. So Teutons, I played this matchup against a player that is, in theory, quite worse than him, and it was a really tough matchup, actually. So this is gonna be difficult to overlay, sorry guys. Sorry. Not like I do this for a living. Is laming allowed? I guess laming is allowed. I should be careful here. Hey, I do YouTube for a living, okay? Streaming is just like my side hoe. That makes sense. You know? At least I know where his base is. Right? That's good, isn't it? That's OP knowing his base. I know, right? You ain't gonna find better bonuses than that. Other players who can live off the game. There are, I would say there's like 20 people at this point making a living from playing or streaming or doing something with H. I think in China I think there's plenty of people in China. Probably like 10 people in China, or like 6, 7 people in China, and then there's 2, 3 people from Vietnam. And then you have all the others as well, right? So there's a lot of people actually making a living from Age of Empires right now, and that's awesome that so many are able to live off their passion. Let's bet for the final score, 4-1. You know what best of 5 means though? Best of 5 means that the first player with 3 points will win the match. So your bet is actually impossible. What will you do when that Siege on your Teutonic Death Ball waltzes in? You tell me. I'll deal with that when that worry arrives. So I'm down 4 sheep. Did he actually lame 4 sheep on me? Is that actually legit? Wait, where are my sheep? I'm so confused right now. You can't. I can't believe you lamed me 4 sheep. Just like that. I have a feeling that's the case though. Boy oh boy. What? I even scouted my outsides first. Did you consider switching to AOE4 when released, or die with AOE2D? I will definitely give Age of Empires 4 a proper go. No question about that. No question about that. I feel like I have been lamed quite heavily here. Never mind that. Why are they out there? What is that? What? They're in the middle of the map, man. So weird. They were out here. What? That's crazy. Don't remember having them that far before. Go for his sheep? I won't. I'm not gonna initiate laming. Like in general, when it comes to these smaller events, obviously if this is the Hidden Cup final, I'm gonna lame. But in these smaller events, in quotes, I tend to prefer to let my opponent initiate laming if they want to play all out like that. And if they start laming, then I will lame, of course. But I don't want to initiate that. That was actually his sheep. Admin lost for laming. Oh boy, oh boy. Naughty. I'm gonna do a TC there, so I put a mining camp there instead. And this Ibex is not gonna be a friend, is it? Come on. Flying, thanks for Prime. Kurt I, thank you for the Prime as well. You guys are too kind to me. It's Vietnam eco bonus. So OP on Arena. I think Vietnam is one of the best saves on Arena these days. But it's not OP, obviously. Did you ever accidentally lame someone's sheep because you mistook it as yours? Yeah, probably multiple times. One, 2 relics, 3 relics. I will have to fight for relics. I cannot allow him to get relics as Teutons. Then he can just drag the game on into a late game where he should have better composition, but I might have cost effectiveness going for me. but he should have a better.
Yes.
Gotta sneak in a little bit. So context, he lost to Doubt yesterday in the Clown Cup qualifiers. Oh.
Yes. No.
Wonder if he wants to come in and check what I'm doing. There's a trick though you can do, I'll show you. That should work. I will let him get one more hit before I go into the gate, just so his scout stops. So he's gonna get a hit now. Then I should be able to escape inside without him following. Yeah. He didn't want to go inside anyway by the looks of it. Why do you stop running them? Oh, a quick question. How do you turn this on? By typing hot cheese? No. I'm stupid. That was actually the cheat code. Never mind. Viper, wouldn't this all be better if they only had lobbies like Buble? I think for them to have a lobby system with rating, for example, they would have to improve the lobby system a lot. I don't like the way the lobby system is right now, but I do agree that there's definitely improvement to be made. No question about that. I think there's a lot of things they can improve on DE, and I hope and wish that they improve the lobby system somehow. Stone is an issue for me. Normal stone is there. I probably have to like go there quite fast. I want to locate the 5th relic before I do anything else right now. Christian Rock, thanks for the prime. Still don't see the 5th relic. It could be in that black blob there. Nice snag that one. Oh yeah, he even has melee armor right now. Oh, okay, okay, let's see what it's like. I see what it's like. Now the question becomes, can I actually compete for the relics at all when he has that? That is not good. Actually deleted a wall there. Not sure if that's a good idea. Oh boy, he has a lot of scouts. This probably will not end very well, if I was to say so myself. And it did not. Yeah, we're in a really rough spot right now, actually. Yeah, this is gonna be really tough. I didn't get Sanctity in time as well. Even is making knights. Yeah, we just gotta hope that we actually have an equal lead on him. Because actually, if I know him right now, he's gonna add stables and try to keep this open and apply pressure. This is gonna be tough. I don't think we can compete for relics. Already seeing them disappearing. Man, this will be a really tough game from this point. I honestly feel like we may have lost already. Not lost, obviously, but it's gonna be so hard. It doesn't make sense to use a C box formation suggested down there. It doesn't make sense because I'm not gonna move around like that. I will need my spearman to be microed. If I get 2 relics, I'll give us a fighting chance, but if I cannot get any, let's see how this works. Why do they not fight? Convert! Man! They don't convert against Teutons. Yeah, we don't get a single knight. Can I maybe grab 1 relic if we're lucky? This is not gonna be an uphill battle. Thinking if I'm lucky I can run there and grab that one, but that would count on us being lucky. Now, give me 1 conversion at least, come on. We're not meant to convert by the looks of it. So this is what Doubt was complaining about yesterday. Yeah, so I have 0 relics and I commit and I invested a lot on this. How the hell do we win this? How do we ever come out of this alive? You can, okay. I try, okay, okay? What is this movement? I don't think he can reach my castle there, right? So, yeah. Should be fine. Trying to think about army choice. I don't think Ratanasha makes sense. I think it's Arbalest at the moment. That is what potentially will do it for me. You have to do something. Where's our better Radon? Because I can make them from archery ranges. So I need to take an early lead here and somehow snowball that into a win. If he survives my early pressure, most likely I'm already doomed at that point. So I'm really counting on taking early initiative with my early imp and snowballing that into a win. That's sort of my, I wouldn't say only win condition, but it's the main win condition for me right now. Teutons feel pretty damn solid these days. I like that. Probably need this first. So I also think I need to take absolutely all of the extra golds. Now he's playing quite heavy castle age by the looks of it. Good Monka. To just like, I think I've seen him play like this multiple times before. There's quite big castle age, keeps map control, and then they just sort of try and snowball that into a longer, further. Oh, that one is having a really nice hit. Okay, actually it's going fast, fairly fast. Yeah. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm guessing it will be onager of some sorts. Maybe scorpions, by the looks of it. Oh, it's onager. We'll need that as well. Early engagements have been okay-ish so far. Oh. There's a lot of monks, did not expect that. So this is what the other guy did wrong when he played against me. He didn't make monks to counter my bomber cannons. Does not look like Skinner will do the same mistake. Man, those monks are actually giving us so much value. Holy cow. Those monks turn out everything. I convert one monk. He converts them back. They're already ready to convert again. Man, this is actually sick. I really like the way he's playing this. And that's the thing, the other guy didn't do redemption to convert my my bomber cannons, which is why I was able to kind of keep his onagers at bay and things like that. This is kind of how MBL has been playing Teutons on Arena as well lately, and been like just get the relics and then camp it out with the relic advantage. How do we even go from here? There's the onager. I need bomber cannons to have any sort of chance, but I feel like my eco somehow doesn't feel good enough. Get rid of this. Okay, that did not work. Do I even have to do like faith? Oh god, do I have to invest 1,000 gold on that? It's gonna be ugly in that case. Why do you get lead skirm? To try and snipe some monks. I cannot. I'm going to lose units at some point going for like fighting him. So it makes sense to just get some units that are cheap and try to snipe stuff with those. There's one monk, two monks, not two monks, one monk. Now he's just playing the long game, which he should. He's playing this really, really good so far. Like, strategy-wise, he's playing it very well. Like, really hard to find the right way to counter this. Oh, not the bomber cannon. No. Not the arbalest. No. Not the bomber cannon. No. Yeah, this is never gonna end well for us. I think. To be fair, we got rid of a lot of the monks. But not enough. Score for some reason is really close still. He's got a bomber cannon sitting under my castle. It's my bomber cannon. See, that's the thing. He has onagers that counters everything that comes close. He has cavalier that also obviously help, and then he has monks to convert. Even has paladin. Ah, another one. At least I got the thingy. How do you fight his army? Yeah, I mean, okay, so I will correct my sentence earlier. I think Vietnamese is one of the best civs in Arena these days. But I think Teutons is probably the civ that counters them. Oh man, every freaking bomber cannon I make just gets converted as well. Oh god. There he goes. Can't even afford halberdier. I've given him like 1,000 gold now in bomber cannons at this point. Oh, I split into it. Yeah, I think you need to have relics to have a chance. The thing is, I'm spending all my gold on this. Let's call it. It's over. I'm spending all my gold on this, and he has 5 relics behind this. And why Vietnam is good for arena? They're really good for. Oh, he had nice wood there. So you have really good eco, and you can fight for relics very easily as well because of that economy, right? You don't need to invest wood into the eco upgrades, which leaves you with like 200 extra wood, more than 200. Like horse collar, bit axe 125, double bit axe 225, and so 350 wood actually in general is what you don't have to spend, which means you can spend that wood on farms, maybe monasteries, and things like that, right? So that's why Vietnamese are really good in general. But the Teutons feel real powerful as well. You have the cheaper farms, right, which should help, and then obviously he did scouts to fight for the relics, and with the Teutons monk resistance as well, really difficult to actually compete for the relics. That's what I'm saying. I think Vietnamese can deal with every civ except maybe Teutons. Wouldn't it be good if you go on light cav arbalest? So he obviously has knights. He can make halves himself. He has onagers. Light cav wouldn't do anything, guys. He has onagers with good target fires, and he has paladin or cavalier to begin with. Knights, cavalier, paladin, and there's not too much you can do about that. So there's a lot of tricky arena civs here. What do I actually go for now? So he used Teutons at least. We could go Teutons ourselves. I think I might go for something like melee. Just like a very solid overall civ. Maybe Britons even. Let's do Britons. Turk's fast imp. Maybe for a later game. We'll see. Like a fun. Yeah, at least I would say the most tricky civ is out of the picture. Britons counter Teutons, range kills everywhere. I think Teutons still win if Teutons get the relics, which they should. So I don't know if I agree with that. Anbe 21399, thanks for the prime. 2 months. You can okay, Viper. Thank you. I tried to can okay. Hayuna, thanks for the bits. The Dream Teuton combo, indeed. Are you even beatable with Britons? I think there's a couple civs that counter Britons, so for sure. Like I want to try like maybe Cumans. I have Britons, Cumans. I want to play Malay. I don't know if I want Persians anymore, even though they're still pretty good. They're not as good as they used to be after the Dark Age TC nerf. Yeah, I'm good, Kanjin. How about yourself? You went for Slavs. So he in general likes to play cavalry, from what I've understood. He likes to play like cavalry with Castle Age play to control the relics. I'm actually gonna go I'm gonna go range now in Castle Age. Sorry I haven't been around much, I got busy IRL, grass sad, I still lurk around. All good, Hayuna, hope you're doing well. Always scared to delete excess of walls. Again, really bad woodlines. Are all the games on Arena? Yes, this is the AOElympics round of Arena. Like you know how the Olympics work, right? There are a ton of different games, you collect medals for your country. And a ton of different Olympic games are different maps. So we are competing on Arena to collect medals for our country. And there's another tournament with Arabia, where it's a fortress, and so on. Pretty much not every map, but a lot of different maps. So this one is only Arena, yes. So I'm expecting him to play quite big Castle Age. Like Knights, Scouts to control relics. But this time I will add some more stuff myself in Castle, because in Castle Age, in Castle Age. Maybe some spears, maybe some crossbows, and actually compete, or try to rather, make sure we get some relics. How many silver medals did you win? Hopefully none. When we're done with this, I can't for sure. The last map, thank you for the prime. Missing 2 sheep, but I've scouted outside my base. I assume they're still inside. I assume. Unless they're super far again, which I guess you cannot rule out at this point. I don't like too much Arena, but very funny to watch you play it. Glad you like it, man. Arena is one of those maps that it's usually either you like or you don't like. But I think it has a lot of strategic, interesting aspects to it in general. which makes it an interesting map.
Bulden. Ready. Gatherer. Yay.
But yeah, I have periods where I don't feel like arena either, so don't blame you for that. It's obviously the early game is not too much happening. But yeah.
Hunter. Yay. Ready. Yes. Hunter. Grayton. Ready. Yay.
So here, how to find my 2 remaining sheepies. I guess they're super far away again,
Correct. Yes.
by the looks of it. Could be in these black spots, I guess, but
Ready.
I wouldn't expect that.
Ready. Ready. Hunter. Yay. Hunter. Yay. Ready. Hunter. Great. Hunter. Yay. Hunter. Ready. Bulden. Great. Hunter.
Feel as if this map is really good for getting set strats out of players instead of doing the standard opening that something I used to make. I would agree with that. Still cannot find my 2 sheep. Maybe he went for laming this time because he knows I'm Britons, but nah, I still don't think he did. I'm guessing they're just really far again. This is like, if I actually find them out here, that's like ridiculously far.
Ready, Golden. Mandator. Greeting. Ready.
Yay. Grayton. Ready. Chopper.
What? Tell me they're in the corner.
Yay.
Oh, they're right there! Oh, I'm so blind!
Greeting.
Wow!
Chopper. Ready. Chopper.
I even see them on the minimap now.
Ready. Mandator.
Oopsie.
Mandator. Yay. Golden.
They're right there, man. But how do you see that? It's impossible to see that, man.
Ready. Yours. Chopper. Mandatum. Golden. Chopper. Yay. Gatherer.
I need a giant sheep mod indeed.
Greeting. Hunter. Ready. Hunter.
Station for devs to add short walls. It's fine. They just need to make the outline. I would like the outline to be a little bit clearer in the behind when they're behind walls, right? At least I would like that. But I'm just a little pleb.
Yay. Mandat. Hunter. Ready. Grayton.
Mandatum. Ditch.
Mandatum.
Yay.
Gatherer. Bulden. Yay. Gatherer.
Greeting.
Grayton. Gatherer.
Ready. Hunter.
Yay.
Maybe a color changing outline. Yeah, I would say so. But I mean, they are Gaia, right? So they should be gray. But yeah, something to make them a little bit more visible would help. I mean, I did find them in the end, so I mean, it's not the end of the world. But it would have saved some headaches, for sure.
Grayton.
Mandatum.
Gatherer.
Ready. Greeting. Gatherer.
Gatherer.
Why mill and lumber camps shouldn't be built next to resources in mine camp with 1 tile? Because
Mandatum.
Grayton.
gold is there's a lot of resources on per gold mine, right? So you want your villagers to chop them or mine them efficiently. While woodlines, the trees
Ready.
run out way faster. There's only 100 wood per tree.
Mandatum.
So to make it efficient long term, you want to have it as close as possible. While gold, it stays there forever, right? Pretty much, or at least until it's gone.
Yay.
Greeting.
So it's not the same circumstance there.
Mandat. Hunter. Yay. Ready. Gatherer. Yay. Yay. Yes. Correctus. Mandatum.
Yay.
Ready. Bulden. Bulden. Ready.
Viper, can you explain to new people like squeaker wild or camels? Okay, thanks.
Yay.
How do you explain or say you're weird
Yay.
in a different way?
Grayton.
Greeting.
I don't know, man. You've had this camel fetish now since forever. The first thing you said in my chat was camel, something like that.
Mandat.
So I don't know, man.
Yay. Bulden. Ready.
First thing I ever heard to talk about was camels. Oh, I forgot to click up. I don't think I was too late though. It should be okay.
Mandatum.
The octopus, thanks for 4 months.
Yay. Chopper. Mandata. Ready.
Ready.
Gatherer. Chopper. Ready.
I'm just gonna send the random spearman out to the map and see what he finds, really.
Yay. Bulden. Mandata. Yay. Yay. Bulden.
You have to respect the consistency at least. Then you kill McCallum as a king in the desert. I do respect that, man. You have never strayed away from your beliefs. I do respect that.
Gatherer.
Ooh, there's a wolf. Don't like wolves.
Greater. Yay.
4 relics there. I'm guessing the last one should be to the right
Ready.
side here somewhere.
Bulden.
Ready. Ditch.
Oh, come here. Yeah, I'm guessing he's gonna put his like buildings there
Yay.
based on what we're seeing here.
Ditch.
Ready. Yes. Mandata. Bulden.
Greeting. Yay. Bolden.
See the barracks, that's good info. At least we know then he's committing to the
Bulden. Bulden.
stable. I wish I just ran inside actually. Hindsight now. I'm gonna do Bodkin arrow as well then. Just to have a little bit more of a power spike. Made multiple scouts again. Okay, stand ground. Bodkin arrow is about. Let's go a little bit back. Okay, I showed myself.
Greater. Bulden.
Mandatum. Ready. Greeting. Bolden.
It's a wasted crossbow, but okay. Could have been worse. Actually, need to kind of build up. Can I snipe this guy? Yes.
Ready. Bolden.
Yay. Mandata. Equivalent. Chopper.
Why did I let him snipe that? Man. So bad. Could have converted one knight there probably.
Yay.
If I put my heart to it.
Mandatum.
Oh my goodness. Oh my damn.
Oh my goodness, they're going ham. Oh my goodness, oh my damn. Oh my goodness, they're going ham. Damn, damn, damn.
I wish.
Good luck, buddy.
Thank you, mister. Appreciate that. He's still making a ton of knights. I'm sure he will do upgrades as well here. So I'm not gonna stop my production of archers at all. Another snipe of him. I'm honestly even thinking about doing ballistics just to make sure I get the kills here. Mixing in cheap scorps, makes sense. I also know how to micro, not like that. Okay, never mind, take that back.
Mandata. Ready. Bulden. Mandata. Greater.
We would. One, two, three. There's still 3 relics. I didn't find the 5 relic ever. I don't actually know where the 5th relic is.
Mandatum.
Something to keep in mind. Oh my god. I lost one, it's okay. They have armor now. They have armor, but no bloodlines. Oh, hello there.
Salve correctus. Sane. Presto. Impero. Sane. Salve. Presto.
Yeah, that's a really good trade for us. No, I saw that knight, right? Not sure if he knows I saw, the monk. I know the monk is there, obviously. He's trying though, to get away with it.
Salve correctus. Sane. Correctus.
He's really committed to it. Almost have ballistics though, so it should be fine. He got it a long way though from home, to be fair.
Correctus. Ago. Sane. Correctus.
But it's that I can definitely notice that he's not Teutons this time. I actually got some conversions.
Presto. Sane. Salve. Ago.
And conversion?
Impero.
Oh, poggers!
Ready. Bulden. Greater.
Guys, we'll get 4 relics. I think we're happy with that. Question is, of course, now how good is his eco behind it? He invested a lot actually. He did upgrades for the cavalry. He made monks, like multiple monks, obviously. And let's go for this one next. So yeah, I think all in all we should be very happy with this so far. Sivaldas, thanks for 8 months. Okay, yeah, I need to address that 50 euro donation from Mr. Octopus. Dude, thank you so much for that. This is very, very generous of you. Maybe I can even find the 5th relic. I didn't scout it. It might still be on the map. Thank you so much for that, the Octopus, man. That is extremely generous of you. You played Khmer before it was cool and master camels every game before Indians existed and there were still ships. Thanks, Sayuna. Like I said, I respect the consistency and never... Ooh. Okay. He does not give up on that. I don't think this should work though. I didn't expect this second follow-up of monks that he has. Super confusing to me. I think it's good for us though. He's going really all in to get the relics and it doesn't work and he calls it. Let me check his eco here actually. 3 TCs. About 20 something farms. I think we're in a way better position here. Did I not say GG? Yeah, he seems to commit really heavy on that. He got 1 relic. We have 15 villagers more. That shows like how much you lose when you're going so heavy on the cavalry play. 15 more vills. You obviously have slab farming though, so that is a boost. I also were missing wood upgrades for a while. Alright. What is the best strat with Aztecs versus Teutons on Arena nowadays? Probably... What is it even? I would honestly say Castlage pressure with Ram, Eagles, Monk. Sounds counterintuitive because they have the conversion resistance. But at the same time, I think it should still be pretty good. Although you cannot really do too much pressure. Maybe even some fast imp shenanigans, honestly. Right, so we used Britons and Vietnamese. He has used Slavs and Teutons. He's gone for the cavalry civs. What do we think he might go for next? I'm gonna try Cumans, guys. I want to play the Cuman fast feudal. I'm gonna do the 2 TC play with the Kipachakas and all that. Throwback to the days where I said Chinese start sucks when you get lame sheep, or on Reddit. Then he replies, at least they get camels. Yes, indeed. Burmese. Ooh. He's picking these Burmese. Obviously, they have cheaper monastery attacks, so their monks get upgraded really easily. I guess he will do something with monks. But like I said, they are really, both him and his brother, they really like to play the cavalry map control type of playstyle. His brother is Melkor, he's also a really good player, especially as like arena specialist. So yeah, maybe he will do that even with Burmese. And then just add the monks with the cheap upgrades. Hoods Bear, thank you for the 14 months. Expect a smash got destroyed by Stefan with that. I think, again, a monk rush isn't that scary for humans, because I'm gonna do a little bit of prolonged feudal age, right? With some scouts, and then switch into Kipchak after that. Humans have the fastest moving camels in the game, but they lack heavy camel. Feels humans, man. Yeah, we have all our sheep already, or geese. Thank God for that. Go Siege Tower, said Sivaldas. I don't really want to go Siege Tower because they tend to crash the game, don't they? I don't really want to encourage that or see that happening. I tried the Cuman ramp push yesterday in the arena, so much fun, just destroys. Yeah, it's good, right? Glad you like it, Catman Andrew. You miss micro Kipachakas for a sec? I run by Meltem. True. I played a game against the Max not long ago on Gold Rush, where I had a Rambai and he had... Why can't I click this thing? Where I had a Rambai and he had Kipchak. You could really feel that if you miss micro them for a second, they started melting. It was really sick. Rug Call, thanks for the 27 months, man. Shit, over 2 years. Still cool to see so many people that has been subbed for so long. And I was gone for a year. So thank you very much for that. Thanks so much to everyone who was like stuck by, even though I was obviously streaming on Mixer for a year. Don't know how much I appreciate that. Pius982, thanks for the Prime. Phil, thanks for the 9 months as well. Let's see if I do a better build this time. I put too many on wood still at the start, but I adapted that, so let's hope it turns out okay this time. I thought you would have mixed feelings about it. Show yourself out. You know where the door is. Get out of here. You know that humans are Turkish civilization. Oh, wait. Oh, I need a pour. Dr. Lube, thanks for the Prime. Dr. Lube, eh? Woohoo. Here you got her for dear. So let's not do a farm. We ain't need that. Do you think Aztecs or Burmese lose a lot of strength if you don't use monks? Talking team games only. In team games, no. Both, I would highly, like in team games, monks is not usually a good play. Very, very rarely are they a good play.
Yes.
Yeah, like I would never recommend anyone to go monks in a team game. That's as your main army, rather. Man, 10 food. 1 food! Oh my god, how hard is it to get 1 food? What a disaster. Disaster minutes, right there. I don't need a house, I was gonna go 20 pop fuel age. Actually, I shouldn't have lured in those deer that fast. I need more people on wood right now. Should be okay though. Here has builders on its Discord for subs. You should subscribe to learn it. I'm actually a hero sub, so I could do that. I really wonder, I'm curious. If I would do that and check out all these builders, right? I really wonder if I would go in and be like, I really disagree with this, right? I wonder if there's some builder where I would be like, actually like, where you can tell that there's such a difference in approach that I would actually go in and say like, I don't agree with this build order. I really wonder if there would be any games like that, or builders like that. Builder review, yeah. That's why I was wondering, because I know Chris gave up out that book, right? But I never read it. Chris was an old AOE pro and he released the book of Age of Empires. I really wonder how much I would agree with of what he says in there. Why so many builds building? Because the second TC builds slower than starting town centers. It doesn't say how much slower though, but it builds way slower than like in Castle Age. So you want a builds to just get it up and then you start kicking off that boom, yeah. Yeah, Fëanor is Burmese. Correct. I should have done a TC on the stone, because I still want to go heavy on the kip check. I feel like my build, actually, from playing this on that other arena game, I feel like my build has improved so much. Oh, so much. It has improved just from playing that one game. Crazy how it helps just playing once. Can you okay? Yes, I can. Random question, have you ever used chat to make opponent type? Have you ever used chat to make opponent type before a big mango shot? Ah, I have, yeah. But it was like in a game that is already over, or with like Doubt, for example, or Spring. I have, yeah. But it's not in like a serious tournament or anything. If you feel really dirty after that. Wouldn't recommend. Would not recommend. Alright, I'll take gold there, and you can start taking stone there. Wait, actually no, I'm gonna go stable in Feudal Age. So I have more scouts out for Castle Age. The problem here will be if he adds Spearman. That's like where the main issue would be presented. Viper, were you toxic back in our day? I don't think I've ever been toxic. I've never had that ragey or toxic attitude towards games in general. I think I've always had a pretty healthy mindset when it comes to gaming. Like, what is healthy mindset, in my opinion? I changed my hotkey for stable for deathmatch. I need to get used to that. Keep misclicking it, even in RM now. What was the first video you ever uploaded? I have no idea. Probably some game with Jordan or something like that. Yeah, my scout is actually faster than his. I might have a time window here. We catch his scout a little bit off guard. Still no signs of monks or anything. Sure. Ooh, wait. That's a Rambai. Stop the scout production already. To be fair, he could have gone for a forward castle, so it's not that bad. But yeah, this is... I honestly didn't expect the Rambai play. So... that changes things quite a bit. I gotta get up. ASAP. Lancers counter Rambo. Well, I'm thinking about potentially doing some Lancer Kipchak combo. That will be the play, I think. Curious if he will add monks with the Ram. Like, I'm not sure how he's gonna approach this, right? He has options in terms of just playing map control and taking the relics, or he can go really aggressive and try to like kill me, right? In which case he could add. You could always play aggressive with the monks and add petards either way. But there's like different ways of committing to such a heavy aggression, right? Ooh. Lost one. Okay. I see. That was a lot of Rambai already, considering the time of the game, so he's really committing on that. So I need a castle fast. I mean, I have a nice wall on the side, sort of, so I just need a castle in this section to make sure I'm safe. Yeah, relics are disappearing already. But I'm not really counting on relics too heavily this game. Obviously, I would like to get relics, but I should have a big equal lead since he committed on the castles and such. Oh god, what? How fast does that go down? Man, the relics are gone already. What is this? Good thing about the Rambo is they don't cost resources as well, right? Okay. Oh. Okay, I think our luck has run out there. No point getting too greedy here. To be fair, the game against the Max as well, I always had better numbers than him. Wonder if it might be different now, but then again, he's gonna have the numbers advantage as well, which makes sense because the castle from humans usually comes later, I guess. All the relics are gone. That was a quick relic swoop, my man. I'll tell you that much. But like I said, we should have a pretty big equal lead at the moment. Scout the back base. Once I get ballistics, I'm gonna start being a little bit more brave in terms of moving out. Yeah, he has 5 relics now. That's actually pretty damn sick. Cool there. Might even commit on Thumb Ring already. just to make my keep check as strong as possible. I can afford it, I have a sick eco. I do have ballistics as well now, so I'm gonna start being a little bit more active. I don't like the monks though. I might even get Sanctity and try to convert my monk. Wouldn't surprise me. Once I have Thumb Ring, I will start actually fighting. I want to know how it, like, for science as well. His score is really low though. Is this a fast imp maybe? Second forward castle, fast imp, 1 TC. Could it be? This feels very much like a fast imp. I'm not sure if this is good. Actually, I'm doing surprisingly bad against the Scorps. I may say so myself. Just so surprised this score is so low. Man, so fun to play with this unit. Yeah, it could just be a big, like, he commit really heavily onto this. What? Like onto this map control sort of play. He has committed heavily on that. There is a chance that I just have a big lead, especially with eco. I have really good upgrades as well for most of my units, etc. So, like I said, there is a chance that that's just the case here. Does he stick around offensively? There's still fence. Okay. Now we have an interesting situation on our hands. Bet is still 1 TC? Yeah, why is the score so big? I don't understand that. Doesn't feel like the score should be this much different. He's Burmese. Yeah, let's just go Hussar. Could add Rams as well. Can afford a lot. Feels good eco, man. Even when you touch your glasses, suddenly you have something blocking your view. It's only 1,000 score difference now. It was bigger before. The problem for him as well is the longer he waits here, the more on the equal lead I do take. So how long can he justify to wait? A brave woman right there. Not sure where she was headed. Get the unique tech. Which one? The free kip check? I mean, it gives you elite kip check actually. Could be an interesting upgrade to get. I wonder if that's worth it rather than getting elite kip check. Depends on the situation, I guess. But I guess there could actually be circumstances where that makes more sense. Feels like there's no way we can lose this, even though he has 5 relics at this point. Heavy Scorps. Such a weird Civ army composition. Heavy Scorps, Monks, Trebs. Such a weird composition. He needs pikes, that's what he needs here. We also of course have monk upgrades, or has monks upgrades. Yeah, if I just add rams, I don't think there's much he can do. Probably the GG moment. Got a really nice surface area as well. So the game should be over. GG. Humans feel strong, man. I don't know if I agree with his approach. He even has 4 town centers. Okay, so my theory on how he planned to play this was low eco, fast imp, map presence, map control forward, and then add town centers and boom behind. So my guess is that he added this thesis quite late, at least. These theses were probably quite early, just probably didn't keep production going for too much. So my theory is that he was planning to boom back properly into the game now, while trying to keep, obviously his 5 relics, while keeping the relics, right? What would you do if you were him versus your strategy? Probably not go for double Siege Workshop forward and the monsters forward. I will probably just try to micro and play some with Aramba and then transition to Imperial Age. Not go for the forward castle and all-in type of gameplay, right? That would probably not be my cup of tea. Check step has made 50% faster keep check and hustle production. I'm aware. I did the upgrade actually. Already over 2k gold. They obviously have more than twice his villager count there. He actually probably has more vills than we accounted for, or thought, rather. So you guys are calling for Turk's fast imp. You want 2 castle around by all in, he'd be super dead. I don't agree with that, Notaria. He can try castle rush, but he didn't. Why? He did though, right? That personally doesn't affect Kipchak. Alright. Turks, please. I'll go Turks. But depending on his civ, we'll see if I do a fast imp or not. I'm not gonna promise a fast imp, but I'll go Turks, and depending on what civ he has, We'll make a decision afterwards. Can you do Hans map control arena strat? I could. Oh.
Hazır. Evet. Usta.
Well. Turk's fast imp became increasingly difficult right now, boys. A pretty rough civ matchup. But I mean, Hera used it in the NEC 3 finals, right? It has to be good. Shows what Hera couldn't do. Let's see.
Evet. Emrin. Reis.
Okay, I'm not gonna do fast imp. It's not gonna work. But I'll try to play properly and see if we can snag a win.
Evet. Seis.
Are Kipchak a lot different than Mangudai? Yes, they are. Mangudai is still better though. Kipchak have the instant fire. You don't have to like you can like, rapid fire, micro, and they're fun to play with because of that. But their damage output is still not as like they're not as powerful as Mangudai still. Although they are really good in certain circumstances for sure. Look at our Incas on arena. They're bang average, I would say. Not great, not bad.
Hazır. Oduncu.
Jack Mandoom, thanks for the 3 months, man.
Emrin. Seis.
One of Water, 55, thanks for the 6 months. The Ören, thanks for the whole year. I represent the close-up face cam. My client feels underrepresented when we accuse you of depriving the stream of your beautiful face. Dude, my camera is way closer than it used to be as well, from the past. It used to be way further away. I used to have like the whole room. But yeah, Cremite Tux, thanks for the prime. Jobal Bal, thanks for the sub as well.
Hazır.
Appreciate all the subs and the support, guys.
Evet. Seis.
Gonna try and see if we can do this in a pretty tough civ matchup. I'm thinking, what civ do I go, if this goes to next game, what civ do I actually go for?
Evet. Emrin. Hazır. Evet. Doğru.
What would be, it will probably be Malay, right?
Hazır. Yaparım.
He said my name! Pema, keep subscribing and I will say it many more times.
Doğru. Avcı.
Tell you that much.
Avcı. Evet. Avcı. Efendim? Usta. Doğru.
Viper, if start Scout War in Feudal, you will run. Yes. I want to keep my Scout full HP to become a light cavalry in Castle Age with full HP.
Emrin. Usta.
It depends though. If I'm first to Feudal Age and find the scouts, I will fight. For sure. Do you make any money playing this game, like in prize money? If I win tournaments, yes. I've won a fair bit of prize money this year already. I actually think I might be on like my all-time high in prize pool already this year because of how many tournaments have been happening with DE and everything. The answer to your question is yes. Yeah, Britons will be hard to beat no matter what here as Turks. But I don't think it's impossible. I think we still have a
Seis.
good chance here. I think it used to be worse. It's still hard, but it definitely used to be harder. Now we have decent cow watchers with Sipahi and whatnot. A man who does not even lift. Thank you very much for the prime sub. Why you don't lift, bro? Chili Geshninchilla. Thanks for the resub as well with the 9 months. Oh god, we have a bot spam. Guys, mods, Hilfe, Hilfe! There's some bots. Hopefully we can have some mods that can take care of that.
Yaparım. Oduncu. Evet.
Asses, thank you for the prime. You guys are so kind to me.
Emrin. Seis. Hazır. Seis.
Don't deserve your kindness. People are joining the bot spam. What the hell? Maxa25, thank you for the prime as well. Pineapple Pirati, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Another one. Yeah, two very close relics. Should be doable for us to get those.
Avcı. Evet, usta.
Emrin.
Efendim. Hazır. Efendim.
Evet.
Change sub music, it's too short. Dude, it used to be way longer.
Evet,
And
efendim. Yaparım.
even then it was a pain in the ass at some point.
Evet, oduncu.
And now we have way more subs
Evet, madenci.
than we ever had.
Hazır.
So I think we should be happy with the current
Efendim. Usta.
Emrin.
sub noise.
Evet. Reis. Emrin.
At least if you ask me. Slay them all. Thank you for the prime, the 2 months.
Hazır. Efendim. Emrin. Usta. Evet, siz. Hazır. Efendim.
Efendim. Hazır. Reis.
Hazır.
1440p, please. I'd play in 1080, man.
Efendim. Emrin. Hazır.
Cannot provide what you're searching for.
Usta.
Efendim.
Yo, we got a tier 2 sub coming in. An extra tier on top of all of that. Filler, thank you for the tier 2 and the 3 months, man. There you have the longer sub sound right there. See what you have to do if you want a longer sub sound?
Siz.
Hazır.
Fairly straightforward. Need a tier 4 sub thing.
Emrin. Evet. Oduncu.
So we see 4 relics, probably last one up in this region. I would assume. Oh boy, I'm scared, I'm scared. Don't find me, don't find me. I'm just a poor man.
Evet.
Poor little scout. In this big scary world.
Efendim.
Efendim. Yaparım.
Evet, siz.
Emrin. Evet. Usta.
Emrin. Efendim.
Ah,
Usta.
click.
Evet, usta. Hazır. Siz.
Hazır.
Emrin. Oduncu. Efendim. Evet, doğru. Oduncu. Emrin. Usta. Yaparım. Hazır. Usta.
Efendim.
The misclick.
Efendim. Usta. Oduncu. Hazır. Oduncu. Evet, siz.
You miss when it had like multiple different sex guys? I used to have like I would cycle through a lot of different ones.
Hazır.
But they're all too long, I'm afraid. Who knows, maybe we can get some like mixed up stuff for like special events and such. Is there a reason you idle a TC for a second or so after reaching Food Ledge? The reason is that I forget to queue up a villager.
Evet, usta.
So yes, there is a reason.
Efendim.
Hazır.
There's not a great reason.
Hazır. Usta. Efendim. Evet, usta. Hazır. Usta. Emrin. Oduncu. Hazır. Siz. Usta. Efendim. Evet.
I guess he will play similarly to how I played when I was Britons. Try to get map control with crossbows and so on. Let's see if we can combat that. Better done. Thank you for the sub. Ballin' hard.
Hi Viper,
Hi.
a few weeks ago you gave some tips about mindset. Helped me a lot and now I enjoy playing a lot more and improved 100 DLO. Thank
Wow.
you, smile.
Sick. Ballin' hard, dude. I'm happy my tips were able to help you. But I just talked about my own experience, right? I'm really happy that you were able to benefit from that. Thank you for the €10. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm happy to hear that. How do I do this?
Efendim. Usta.
Thanks again for 10, man. I think I'll just try to snag 2 relics and be happy with that.
Hazır.
And not overcommit. Yeah, I will not fight too like as hard as he did. Will you get armor? I don't have a blacksmith, but I don't think I would like to get armor anyway. I kind of want to just try and snipe monks from him randomly almost. Just be active on the map and try to find things to snipe. Like, I might be able to grab that one. Like I said, if I get 2 relics, I'll be very happy. He grabbed that relic, so he's gonna try and defend it now. Oh! I actually got away with 1 relic. So I'll probably just get 1 relic based on how this game is playing out right now. He's made so many crossbows that I don't predict myself getting more than 2. 1 rather, sorry. What? Am I actually getting that? If I get 3 relics, I tell you, man. That's gonna be shock of the year. Do you not spot this? Wow, I actually got 2 relics. I might even get 3. What? I can't believe I'm getting away with so many relics. I'm actually gonna let him in there as well, because I cannot get him through my gate. I actually got 3 relics. What? I'm in shock.
Hey Viper, do
Hello.
you think esports should be a proper branch in the Olympics? Tell us your thoughts.
Sports and Olympics. I don't see why not, right? When it comes to esport and competition, I think there's a lot of similarities. Like we with chess as well, for example. Chess should also be considered a proper sport. It's still not considered a proper sport by many people, although it is labeled as a sport, right? You have to stay in physical shape, keep concentration levels, all that stuff. I still think there's a lot of similarities. You have to be at your A game to compete. I would see arguments in favor of it, yes. But I can also understand the prejudice with what people think the Olympics should be like, because people are used to it always being physical sports, right? Where you get really physically tired, which in esports as well, and chess for that matter. Prejudice, yeah. You also get tired and physically exhausted by playing. Especially mentally. It's mentally extremely draining to compete at a really high level. I'll take him. I used 3 monks to convert. Come on, man. Oh, hello, hello, hello.
Tamam. Evet. Tamam. Evet usta.
We'll take care of that. He likes to put on pressure in Castle Age. That's clear to see.
Evet usta.
You can't use steroids in esports, man. Not steroids, but you can actually you can do doping in esports as well. People have been caught using what's it called, Adderall, whatever it's called, which is like it calms you down, which should lead to you performing better in important tournaments and such, right?
Emrin. Evet usta.
So there is doping in esports as well.
Emrin. Tamam. Doğru.
Oh, I don't have a blacksmith. I can build a siege workshop. Makes sense.
Hazır.
So that castle should deny a lot of pressure from him. At least make me safe.
Evet usta.
I'm not worried about that now. Kleines Mopewesen, thanks for the sub. Malasar, thanks for the prime. Dual Wrath number 7, thank you so much for the 20 euro. I'm sure. What are you guys' thoughts? Obviously, I'm not able to read chat too much right now because I'm concentrating a little bit. So
Usta. Emrin.
I'm not really paying too much attention to what you guys are saying. But what are you guys' thoughts on that, rather? Would you like to see me play without coffee doping? Good luck with that.
Emrin. Efendim.
Evet. Hazır. Usta.
Yeah, of course Adderall is banned. I'm just saying that if people have been caught using it and like
Emrin. Madenci. Usta.
lost titles and such, been banned from tournaments because of the use. 5 cups of coffee actually counts as doping in Olympics, man. Really? Sick.
Usta. Usta. Hazır. Efendim.
Yeah, he's definitely on the way to imp. So let's do this.
Hazır. Madenci. Usta.
Need to figure out how I want to approach this.
Usta. Usta. Usta.
I think I already know.
Usta. Usta.
Emrin. Tamam. Yaparım. Usta. Hazır. Usta.
So I'll do it like that. I'm gonna go
Yaparım.
full hussar siege ram
Usta.
to begin with, but I need more farmers. That's gonna be my main focus at the moment.
Efendim. Madenci. Usta. Hazır. Usta. Emrin.
Maybe that siege workshop is a little bit too exposed
Efendim.
for my taste. Alex Brenda, thanks for the sub.
Evet. Usta. Hazır. Usta. Usta. Evet. Usta. Usta.
Usta.
Question now is, does he? If he is, I need to find out if he's going. Okay, Arbalest. No sign of pikeman yet. That's good. That means I can. That means I can continue with my hussar.
Emrin. Usta.
If I saw
Usta. Usta. Emrin.
Efendim.
like not paladin, halberdiers already, I would have had to make a switch to cav archers faster.
Hazır.
But I think we can just go ham with this we're doing right now and continue down this path.
Hazır. Usta.
Why you show your cavalier upgrades? I don't think it matters. He's already committed to his path at this point. So whatever I show him doesn't change what he's doing because he is already so committed.
Usta. Hazır. Yaparım. Efendim. Hazır. Usta.
İyi.
Evet. Usta.
I think his stuff is gonna be too late. I think I have time to do everything I want, and there's no castle forward, right?
Efendim. Yaparım.
I don't
Usta.
see what this pressure does
Emrin.
right now for him.
Efendim. Usta. Hazır. Usta. Çiftçi.
Maybe he's making a halberdier switch at this point. Let's go for siege ram right away. Yeah, he's making a halberd switch. That kind of forces my hand now.
Usta. Efendim.
Go out there. Did I get the treb? Yep, we got the treb. Does force my hand into. Let me get this. No, not this. This actually. I just want to buy time. Moving our relics back.
Usta.
Oh,
Evet. Usta.
Usta. Usta. Usta. Hazır.
why streaming tournament? What if I snipe? This tournament isn't that big that if I lose, I would be feeling bad about it. This is more. I'm playing this more as streaming content and like fun, right? This is more of a I want to have fun. It's a good content to stream, and that's kind of what this tournament is to me. Therefore, I don't really mind this like streaming it. I just want to get the trebs here, right? We can do that. This was also this. We made a few ramps, obviously, but we only spent gold, food on that attack, pretty much, and the 2 ramps, right? So I think this is the way to play against Britons.
Usta.
Just try and get the relics, and then transition to strong imp eco. Storming attacks affect skirmishers. Yes, it does.
Usta. Usta. Usta.
Oh, that's not a good way to fight. Okay, that's gonna be a bad castle. Let's push here then at the same time. We have mobility as well. He does not. Just let him waste time on those.
Hazır. Usta. Evet. Usta.
Evet. Tamam. Evet. Hazır.
It's a diversion, yes. Exactly. Spot on.
Evet. Yaparım. Usta. Usta.
And you all know the weakness of Britons. It's those goddamn siege rams. Now we have almost fully upgraded cav archers as well. Again, that was a... What did we invest there? We invested food. And we took a castle and bought time. We're gonna get up castle on the left side now. A great eco behind this, 3 relics.
Yaparım. Oduncu. Usta.
So yeah. Good.
Emrin. Usta. Madenci. Usta. Evet. Yaparım. Usta.
I think the only thing we need now to mix in is more seed ram. And
Evet.
Usta.
that should be it. The Arbalest, they have too much range. It's too easy to dodge his shots. Actually crazy.
Hazır. Emrin. Usta. Evet. Yaparım.
Yeah, we have full upgrades now. Yeah, I think we're chilling now, right, Hera? We're chilling. Come on, we take those. You can't get any hits in. Okay, now we fully take those. I'll show you guys. We're gonna fully take those. Come on, we full take those. Come on. Need more Rams, dudes. Yeah, it's a best of 5, so looks like this should be the last game. By the looks of it.
Efendim? Usta.
Evet usta.
Evet usta.
Şimdi usta.
A lot. Thou taught me that. G to the G. Now we have relic advantage, full map control, better armor composition, all the extra resources. Looks promising. Ireland goes down! All of you Irish people that are watching my stream, all 4 of you, your country is going down, I tell ya. Your country ain't got nothing on Norway. So to all my 17 Norwegian viewers, we take those. We take those. You ain't got nothing.
Efendim usta. Usta. Usta.
So much hate, but yes. Oh boy, someone is going for the late long game. Little does he know that Siege Ram counters everything he has. What? How did I take down the gate so fast with cav archers? Sick. Bloody Norwegians. Yes. Hey guys, time to make the... Oh my god, the market prices are insane! You gotta get that guilds fast. Guys, I will show you the worst nightmare of Britons. I'll show you, guys. Hang on.
Emrin usta.
It'd be the worst nightmare of Britons. Always the worst thing they could ever imagine. You can already tell by looking at the queue. That is what it is. Look at these longbows trying to shoot. They can't get any shots.
Your country is proud of you, Vippy.
Thank you, Ratham, another 20 euro, man. Thank you very kindly for that.
Eyvallah usta.
My country! Let's go! Norway! I'll show you guys.
Emrin usta.
You're a Britain player, this is your worst nightmare. How many Rams do you have now? Could have made more sea workshops.
Evet.
Be completely honest. Well, let's use the market. Oh, man, look at the prices! So sick. Alright, let's go. Party time. It's a party time, boys. Gonna make some monks to heal up, really. Do my cav archers a little bit. Alright, Britons, show me what you got. EE pathing incoming. Let's dedicate 2 of these guys to take out these front walls. Take it from there.
Hazır usta.
Are they fighting the units? No, they're not. Going for the farms. How does he stop this? With halbs and archers. Oh no. Does he have werewolf traps? I'm almost tempted to give him a shot in case he has werewolf. Oh! I'm sure that is a werewolf trebuchet right there. No, no, no, no, no. Not getting a shot from me. Guys, tell me how does how does Britain stop this? Someone tell me. Tell me how to stop this. How would you normally stop it? You don't. You need like you need onagers or champions probably. Where's his base going? Where is your base? GG. Das Wifey, thank you for the prime. Wrath dude, thanks again for the donations there. Basenta, thanks for the prime. Uncle Benz with the prime. Appreciate it, guys. How do you guys enjoy the... I'm telling you guys. That's what I've been saying for years now. The hardest counter to Britons are freaking siege ramps. Because Britons will always go for cost-effective, cheap units. And guess what? Those units don't take out ramps fast. Lawrence Peak with the €2. Did you ever play a Total War game? I've played Total War Lord of the Rings conversions for like 2 hours. It was so complicated, I gave up. But I imagine that is a game I could enjoy myself. Azrael, thanks for 500 bits, man. GG, appreciate that. So maybe I'll try it in the future, we'll see. Yeah, like, the thing is, right? He needs production to take out these ramps, and guess what? All his production is disappearing. He has nothing to stop this with. That makes a 3-1 for us. And that means we're arriving. Advancing to the final. You took those, Viper. Damn right we did, Roxy. We took those. Did you ever play Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2? Prototype, I had rank 1 on the ladder in Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2 for a period. I played the beta and I played a lot when it was just released, and I was always like rank 1 or 2 for like the first few weeks. Or like top 5. Rank 1 for a couple of days, rank 2, rank 1, rank 3, and so on. Yeah. Final versus. I'm gonna check who is playing the other final. I think it's Stark and one other guy. I don't know exactly who, but I'm gonna check that for you guys quickly. Yeah, just way better eco. He went for like a fastish imp, but what did that 2.5 minute faster imp give him? He didn't really... If he had a castle and was starting to treb me right away, I guess maybe, but he didn't, right? So, you're rough. Thanks a lot for everyone tuning in, by the way. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So, the other semifinal is... Yeah, the other semifinal is Vodka... Wait, Vodka... No. Vodka against Modri. And Modri won 3-0. Which means the final will be us against Modri. And that will probably happen this weekend. I'm obviously going to stream that as well, so hope you guys will be excited for that too. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, see you guys in the final.